All right. I remembered a video that I wanted to make, so I'm making it right now. This is a video I wanted to make a long time ago. It is, like a long time ago. And it was when I was listening to a song, Rainbow in the Dark, back then. I'm like, that's what we are people like me and you, probably. Rainbows in the dark among this dark world. We're rainbows in the dark. You know what I mean? That's what I thought about when I read somebody's comment. They're like, I'm a rainbow in the dark. I'm like, I was going to make a video about that. Being rainbow in the dark, in this world. I'm a rainbow in the dark. You know what I mean? They try to darken my brightness of the rainbow. They try to darken it all. And look what's left of me from them trying to darken me. Look what's left of me, all right? They didn't darken everything. I'm still a little shiny. The rainbow's still there. The rainbow's still there. That's what I thought about. It's like, we're rainbows in the dark, you know what I mean? People like us, you know what I mean? I think God knows it. He's like, I put these little rainbows of different colors in these dark, dark, dark families. Super dark families. I put these little rainbows in the dark. Yeah. Me, I was a yellow part of the rainbow. You know what I mean? That's how I see myself, the yellow. You were probably maybe an orange. Someone else is probably purple. You're all the rainbows in the dark. All together we make a rainbow. All these different colors. Yellow, orange, green, brown. You know what I mean? We make up a rainbow in this dark world. You know what I mean? And it is dark, don't you forget. So sometimes I forget how dark, and then I get reminded how dark it is when I go out there into the world, and I go, yep, it's dark. Yep, hostile driving. Hostile driving. It's dark out there. It's dark. Just that aspect. Like they want to get somewhere more than I do. Somebody must have seen Jesus and they're hauling ass to see Jesus. I used to always joke about that because everybody hauled ass, especially in like Utah. They're hauling ass like somebody found Jesus. They're all hauling ass to find Jesus. Where they found him. Jesus dropped down. He's on the ground. He's walking around. They're hauling ass on the freeway to get to him. I used to joke about that all the time. I'm like, man, someone found Jesus. Jesus landed on the ground. They're all hauling ass to see him. Everyone's hauling ass on the freeway to see Jesus himself. Right now. That's why everyone's in a hurry. Jesus is on the ground. In my mind, I'm like, doesn't matter how many the haul ass to see Jesus. He'll still know where I am. Even if I'm hiding. Jesus will still know. Jesus could be in Australia on the ground right now. He would know where I am exactly right now. In the United States. He would, Man, my voice is going out. But he would. Doesn't matter where Jesus is, he knows where I am. Because I am him. I am him in a way. I'm a part of him. Unfortunately. For me. The world thinks that Jesus will utilize somebody that's known to the public. Nope. Nope. He's going to utilize someone nobody knows. I promise that no one sees coming. That's what he's doing right now. That's what he's doing. And he'll make another video skyrocket again. Like I've said before. And all of a sudden, he'll draw more people to me. And then it's going to stress me out all over again. This time he'll draw in the Muslims to me. I swear to God. It's going to stress me out, I'll be like, I don't care. Okay, Muhammad's a prophet. All right. All right. Muhammad's a prophet. I admit it. but he's no Jesus. Ah, more hate coming at me. More hate coming at me. Muhammad is better than Jesus. Can you see the crusade going on right now? The crusade's starting right now with me. No, Jesus is better than Muhammad. He's better. No, I can just see it now when God brings in the Muslims to me. First he brought in the Christians, and he made me think that was tough. The Christians. Wait until you see when God brings in the Muslims to me. Holy hell. They don't even think Jesus was anything special. Not at all. Just a teacher. Nothing more. Nothing more. But it always made me wonder how it doesn't seem like Jesus from Israel, Jerusalem, would know about me in America. You know what I mean? A guy like me in America. That's what's throwing me off and everybody else off. Jesus, that old soul Jewish guy, knows about me in America these days. Yeah. He's that good. He's that good. That's how I know he was more than just a teacher or a prophet. That's how I know. Somehow he knows me like the back of his hand. Somehow he knows me like the back of his hand. No teacher, no prophet could know me like the back of their hand, all right? No one. Yeah, I mean. There were prophets in the cult growing up. They didn't know me at all. They didn't even know who I was. Jesus knew who I was the whole time. Think about that. His own apostles never even knew me. Didn't give me a second glance. Jesus knew who I was the whole damn time. Very well, like the back of his hand. His apostles didn't care 2 cents about me. Not 2 cents. And I even met a couple of them, face to face. They didn't give a damn about me. Jesus did. Jesus knew who I was, inside and out, the whole time. Like I said, part of God's strategy was to make me think that I was a nobody my whole life. No bullshit. Part of his strategy was to make me think I was a nobody my whole life. Even my best friend Chad knew who I was before I knew who I was. You know what I mean? As anything to God. Even Chad, my best friend, knew who I was before I did, way before. I'm like, who the hell do you think I am? Why do you keep thinking I'm something more than what I am? You know what I mean? That's what I kept on saying to him. He was talking like I was some big, top-notch guy to God, top-notch. My best friend always talked about me like that. But the opposition to take me down my whole life has been so heavy. I'm like, I have to be a heavy hitter to God. I have to be, something, But I don't know what the hell God thinks I can do for him that the prophets couldn't do all those years. The apostles couldn't do for God all those years. Why does he need me to do anything? What's so special about me to do anything that they can't do? Prophets, teachers, priests, why can't they do what God wants? They're the ones in the religious roles, not me. I'm just out here in the open, renegade. What does he want me to do, Prep the army? That's the only thing I could think of. Why send a general other than to prep the army? No bullshit. Why else send a general if there's no army that he wants prepped? He wants his army prepped for something. His army out there prepped for something. And I'm talking about prep for something before Jesus does anything on the ground. Before he does anything on the ground, I'm serious. I'm like, what the hell is he doing, People think I'm making this up. No, God singled me out He has. I'm not making this up. He singled me out from everybody else. Everybody else. He singled me out. He has. God wants this purpose done. He wants me to do this purpose. I just want to be out of pain. You know what I mean? You know, maybe I have a beautiful relationship with a woman and a son named Timmy eventually. I don't care about God's purpose. God knows I'm like, I just want to get out of pain. You can't even do that for me. So why would I do a purpose for you? If you can't even get me out of pain, people over YouTube can even see that I'm busted up, you know? You know, what the hell, you know? Even people over YouTube are like, why doesn't Jesus heal that man? Exactly what I'm saying. Exactly what I'm saying. But according to Brad from the Christian church, Jesus could heal me instantly if he wanted to, but he's taking his time. Sweet, sweet time. Sweet, sweet, slow time. My God, man. Something I got to talk about, you know, that happened throughout the day. I keep running into this security guard at different stores. I keep running into this same security guard. And it's almost like we're becoming friends now, out of nowhere. Like, I used to just walk by him, no problem. We didn't look at each other. All of a sudden, we're talking a lot. We're like best buds almost, him and I. It's no bullshit. It's like I'm getting stuck in my head with like my rivalry with Jesus. And then I walk by the security guard. He's like, hey, Adam, what's up? Gets me out of my head with my rivalry with Jesus. Like, hey, what's up? Hey, what up? He's like, I was going to text you the other day, you know. I gave him my number the other day. It's like, I was going to text you about a party coming up. And I'm like, all right. But me being saved, am I allowed to go to a party? And party. Am I allowed to do that? I don't know. Because God knows I want to party. Like it's 1999 and Jesus didn't come. That's how I want to party. You know, God knows I just want to party. Yeah, party. Wait 10 more years, Jesus. I'm partying down here. Wait 10 more years. That's probably why he delayed the second coming. Because I was partying I was delaying my purpose. I was partying. That's why he delayed the second coming. That's why God delayed the second coming. Past the year 2000. Because I wasn't ready. I wasn't prepping people. That just hit me just now. That just hit me just now. I wasn't ready. But I was only like 18. You know what I mean? What could I really do for God's purpose at age 17, 18? You know what I mean? Except party. That's like my new favorite thing to do now. I'm not bullshitting. Even more than if you live to regret it. Don't you forget. More than that. Party. I was laughing my ass off when I was watching that video when I was doing that. Party. God doesn't like that, no. You're saved. No more partying. All right, strict. Read the Bible only. That's it. Just read the Bible. Stare at the wall. Read the Bible. That's all I can do as a saved person. Read the Bible. Eat. Read the Bible. Eat. Read the Bible. Eat. Go to church. Read the Bible. Eat. Boring. God knows I lived that shit in the cult. That style of living. Not my style. To the point where I exploded. And I was like, party. I'm like, oh yeah, Jesus didn't come. Religion is false. Jesus didn't come. Oh yeah. Way past the year 2000. No Jesus. Oh yeah. No end of the world. But I want to do that one more time. Party. I want to party with some of you guys out there. Like, or, you know, people in the world, real world, just like, yeah, party, party. We're all doing that. Party, party. And that's when Jesus will come down. At that moment, when I'm having a good time, I'm loving the planet, I'm loving it here, I'm having a good time. Right when I'm having a good time, finally, I love it to be on the planet. Jesus will come, ruin it. He will ruin everything. The moment I love it here, like I said before, the moment I love it here, Jesus will come and ruin it. You mark my words. You said it, you heard it here first. The moment I'm like, okay, I'll love it here. I will. I'll love it here. Jesus will come, ruin everything. Ruin everything. Rapture everybody in front of me. He'll ruin everything when I'm partying. You know what I mean? He will. You mark my words. That's how bad the rivalry is, between me and Jesus. He'll get payback when I'm partying with everybody. He's going to rapture everybody in front of my face, leave me standing there alone. He will do it. I know it. Or he'll burn the whole world, like they say in religion. He'll burn the whole world before the millennium. But I won't burn. He'll leave me alive, of course. He'll burn everything around me except for me. Because that's just my luck. That's just my luck. He'll burn everything around except me. That's my luck. Death won't take me. Like I said, I can't find death to save my life. I can't find instant death to save my life. God knows it. So the moment I love being on the planet, being a real relationship, Jesus will ruin everything. I thought that my whole life. He will come, burn the whole world, ruin everything when I love it here. I'm like, I might as well not even love it here. If Jesus is going to come, burn everything anyways. Jesus is going to come, burn everything before the millennium. I don't want to get comfortable here, right? I don't want to get attached. If he's just going to come, ruin it all anyway. Rapture everybody in my face. You heard it here first. So when I'm partying with you guys out there, at the nightclub, party, with the techno on, because God knows I love techno. Oh yeah. At the raves, party. That's when Jesus will come and ruin everything. He'll ruin it all. When I love it on the planet, he'll ruin it. I know it. I know it. You've heard it here first. He'll come and ruin it. The moment I love it here on the planet, for real, he'll ruin it. Anyway. But I don't think anything is an accident. So this friendship with the security guard is no accident. No accident. And it like snapped me out of my rivalry mode of Jesus. I'm like thinking of ways to surpass Jesus, like always. People think it's a joke, but I'm like, it's not a joke. I'm like how do I improve myself to close the gap between me and Jesus? How do I improve myself? In the middle of thinking that, the security guard walks by me, snaps me out of my thinking. He's like, what's up, man? Oh, hey, what's up? I wasn't thinking about Jesus right now. No, I wasn't thinking about rivalry stuff. No, I wasn't. How's it going? I know it's God with that security guard snapping me out of my thinking. He knows I'm in like deep rivalry, trying to close the gap between me and Jesus. I'm like going past every beautiful woman, not looking twice, just walking right by every beautiful woman. Just keep walking. Jesus did it. I can do it. Don't you worry. Anyways, this is what you do when you're alone a lot. If you didn't know, if you're alone a lot, you have crazy stuff going on, to keep you going. Crazy stuff, No, but if you're alone a lot, you're like, man, I gotta think of something to keep me going. Rivalry with Jesus. Oh yeah. How do I close the gap? Put aside all my childish ways. That's how I close the gap even more. Put aside all my childish stuff. Put it in the closet. Put all my toys in the closet. No more childishness. No more Dragon Ball Z, maybe. I'm kind of depressed about that. No more Dragon Ball Z anymore. No more. That's depressing. No bikini bar either. That's really depressing. Super depressing to think about. Man, I didn't know what I was giving up being saved, alright? I had no idea what I was giving up. I was giving up all my childish things, Dragon Ball Z, giving up all the bars, even the bikini bars. You know? I'm giving up everything I've loved. You know what I mean? Like, I definitely don't. I'm giving this up for religion? What am I doing? I hate religion. I hate religion, but it's more than that. You're being saved, so it's more than just religion, alright? Alright. Like, man, the saved thing better be worth it in the end. I'm giving up a lot. I'm giving up Dragon Ball Z for being saved, alright? It better be worth it. It better be worth it. But anyways. So yeah. The title, that kind of went off the title of the video. But mainly, the title of the video is going to be about rainbows in the dark. I'm pretty sure that's what this one was. I kind of got sidetracked, but that's what I thought about. I always wanted to make a video about it. Yeah. Or a video about that Ozzy Osbourne song, Shot in the Dark. Because that's how I see the path of the scapegoat. And escaping and living a real awesome life. It's a shot in the dark. 100%. Shot in the dark. 1 in a million chance of a great life after that much hell. Beaten down. God knows. So, anyways, that's one of either Rainbow in the Dark or Shot in the Dark. But anyways, I'm glad I made this video finally after all this time. After all this time, I finally made this video for a reason, alright? Because there's power in music. Especially for people like us. So this means something. And so, that's all I'll say for this video. And I'll probably listen to that song tonight, as well. Because that's some powerful stuff. So, anyways, that's what I'll say.